It's crucial, I think, to prioritize one's own needs, physical, mental, spiritual, emotional, all of that. And so for some of us, we don't know what those are. We're so used to being, externally focused and mothering or nurturing or caregiving. And especially those who are in those roles, in those family roles, that they don't even know. I didn't used to know, like, what do I need even just to reach a foundation of being full. Joy is like the overflow of that, but like just being full enough, having enough. And so for me, I take that very seriously. I call it bodacious self-care. And it's really, now I love it and I don't compromise on it most of the time. But for me, it involves getting out in nature. That is a must. I must be among the bunnies and butterflies and birds and trees and the beauty, the magic, the miracle that is life, watching a seed grow into food, watching, like, oh my gosh, what a planet. What a planet we are on. It brings me so much joy. And I do earthing. So standing barefoot on the earth, letting energy and seeing energy drain out of me that does not serve me, that I have absorbed from global situations or others. And then bringing energy through, the crown, or imagining it comes directly through my heart from the natural world, which is abundant, wildly abundant. So that's a must. And we've all heard this, but very few of us actually listen to it. But sleep, I'm going to say it again, sleep. We
Yes.
are walking around sleep deprived. And I'm no good to anyone if I don't have the rest that I need, because everything suffers. So rest, sleep, meditation, which I do consider as important as sleep, actually. Sometimes if I get a good meditation in, it feels like I've had an amazing nap, and it's literally only been a few minutes of what I consider a good meditation. I'm not a great meditator. I keep showing up to it, but I don't feel totally zen the whole time. Very rarely do I, in fact. Relationships. Who is in my inner circle? Do they still belong? And this is not about ego. This is about, am I being sourced with the energy that I also give and deliver? And over the years, friendships have changed and some have spun off elsewhere, right? And marriages too, for that matter. Relationships just shift, and sometimes there's not room for all of us or the version of us that we are becoming. And so we have to make the hard decision, like where to put that if we continue to invest in that. That's crucial. I mean, I consider that part of self-care. Hydration, also really important. These are like basics. And I'm going to say something funny, but I really mean it. Dark chocolate. Yes.
I have a special relationship with this. This is like bringing up heat because I love it so much and sometimes too much. I am with you on this. Actually, what I heard is, Julie, calm down. Calm down on the dark chocolate. Calm down. Because yeah.
That's all.
Oof,
You can forget everything else I said. If you just do the dark chocolate, you're going to be fine. You're going to be
that's
fine.
right.
There is something about it. And for that
Yeah.
matter, our food choices. We don't have to get in a whole topic about that, but what we choose to consume, whether it's visually, whether it's mentally, whether it's, what we
Mm,
process through our bodies and what we eat, this is important. It's vibration too. So I just nudge people towards the plants. You're going to have really good high vibration with consuming plants. And fresh stuff that has a high vibe, and that tastes amazing and that makes you joyful. I mean, I happen to be a foodie, but it's beautiful. Again, bringing us back to this amazing planet. Look at all of the foods she is producing for us. Wow. Amazing. So these are like baseline, I think, foundational things. And then what I do to prepare for a session is I might use my mala beads and have a mantra that I do 108 times. I might drop into meditation. I might do a quick coherence technique, which is part of Heart Math Institute. Check them out. That there's a lot of beautiful, incredible research on the power of the heart, as you know. So there's lots of ways to open up to the spirit world and to what you are willing to bring through in terms of what energy you're tuning to.
Beautiful. Oh my God, Stephanie, I'm like, yep, yes, and yes. I'm going to link for anyone I've interviewed Dr. Debbie Rosman and Dr. Roland McCready a few times from the Heart Math Institute, and I am obsessed with their work. the science, the data. And it's what I love is it's free. You know, you can put your hand on your heart at any time. When you do heart coherent breathing and connecting, you change your vibration immediately into a coherent state, care, love, appreciation. So I love that you brought that up as well. It's really, to me, it's like we need to pay attention. Our highest magnetic field is around our heart. Like, what is that saying about our design? I mean, come on, people. We are meant to be heart centered.
And and if you do this heart coherence, you're actually adding coherence to the field for humanity.
Yes.
So if you're like, oh, well, does it really work for me? Or is there a reason for it? Yes. If you're not doing it for you, then do it for someone across the world who you'll never meet, but needs to be able to feel that on some level. It works. It works. This has been studied. This has been proven.